Welcome back, guys, to a beautiful summer's day on the Isle of Skye. And in this episode, we are going to go first person and we're going to have a good old look around. And then towards the end of the episode, or later in the episode, we're going to do some building. We're going to do some decorating around the tavern. And that's going to be very cool. I've got some cool ideas for that. But right now, we're going to pick somebody to have a wander around with. I've got to show you this because I was looking for somebody to wander around with, and look at this down here, Victor Charlie, Leonidas. He was worried about the Persians. He should have been worried about the North Vietnamese. Apparently, the VC are here. Right, so let's grab Charlie. And we're going to start down here, and we're going to walk up like the whole length of the city and have a good look around in the city. But I'm starting down here for a very good reason. Can you see this field down here? And this field up here, we're going to be looking at. We're going to have a close look at those. So, off we go on our first-person tour of the village and the city. Look, we've got pumpkins. How cool is that? They're already harvesting. And pumpkins are actually pretty good. People keep saying, oh, potatoes, you know, they're the best yield and whatever. But if you've got a field that's like this size, which this is a 19 by 9 field, and you want to grow food in it, grow pumpkins. Because pumpkins are fast growing, whereas potatoes are normal growing. So with a one-person field this size, pumpkins are perfect. Anyway. Go and have a walk up here. There's the oats for feeding our pigs. Do you want to see the pigs? In case you haven't seen them. There's pigs. Hello, piggies. Piggies are very happy. You want another look? They're just pigs. I mean, there's nothing too exciting about the pigs, to be honest. There's the ship over there in the harbour. Now we've so far we've got 2 crops. We've got the pumpkins that we just looked at. That's the oats. That's the flax. And up here, the other new crop is the corn. Now at this end, it's not ripe yet, right? But if we go and have a look down here, yes, look, it's ripe. We've got the cobs of corn. I love this. Yeah, seriously, guys, I freaking love this game. I have no idea what the hell people are on about when they're criticising this game, because I'm having an absolute ball with it. So I'm not gonna spend time in the village, because if you want to see the village, then go and watch the first series. But look, donkey, let's catch you up. Where are you going? We've got several donkey routes now, shipping stuff around from various places to various places. Good Lord, you're taking some kind of interesting route, wherever it is you're going, crazy woman. Anyway, we'll ignore her for now. We'll wander over here, because this view as you go through this gate is something that I've been like working on since right at the beginning. And when we walk through, there's the view of the outer Barbican. And as we walk down here, we can just see the water of the moat over there. And we can just see the water of the moat over here if the cows get out of the way. Oi, cows, move. Move. See what I did there? Oh, man. Alright. Let's go down onto the bridge. And look! First change. And there's a lot of surprises for you. We've got the flags. Oh yeah, we've got the flags on the bridge. So yeah, the outer Barbican, nothing's changed here. It's just exactly the same as it was. So we're not going to hang around here. We're going to get on into town, because in town a lot has changed. Now the only thing is, Charlie's very little, because he's only a kid. So it's hard to see like over the. We could just in the distance there, see Cold Heart Point, but like only just. Oh, get out of the way, Charlie. There's a donkey coming past. And here we go. As you can see, we've got flags everywhere. And I think it's getting dark, which is kind of brilliant, because I can show you around some of the stuff at night. And then we'll see it the next day as well. Oh, cool. Oh, now I've got to show you. If we go around to the other gate, actually, let's nip around the other gate quick. Because if we go around the other gate, I specifically put something in over here to light this dark corner. Look, I put in a barrel with a lamp on it to light this dark corner. And that's worked out really well. So we've got plenty of lampposts all over the place. And you can see that we've... well, actually, you can't really see, but if I start to go further into town, you'll see that we've got lots of houses around the outside of the buildings that are surrounding the market. So we've got kind of like 2 layers of buildings surrounding the market now. And this is a little area that I created. I thought, I was trying to figure out what to do with this courtyard area. And in the end, I decided to pop in just a couple of trees, just putting a little border around them, and just put in a table and chairs. So people could sit down, watch the world go by, watch the donkeys. It's very cool, isn't it? We'll have a quick look over here, because I know quite a few people commented that they liked this terrain over here where I created the rocks and whatever. And we've got this this path that leads up here to the west gate. This is the west gate. And we can look out down to Cold Heart Point. And if we go back through here... Oh, some strawberries. Oh, strawberries withered. If we go round here, then we can have a quick look at the old donkey sanctuary. The Cold Heart Donkey Sanctuary. With the wonky donkeys. And then we'll have a quick blitz around here, and we'll have a quick whiz out the gate. Now this is Cold Heart Gate. And this, just down here, this is Cold Heart Point. And from here, we get a really great view of the Outer Barbican down to the village. Still got to work on this area over here, do the moat. I'm looking forward to doing that. That's going to be really fun. Great view back to the bridge, isn't it? Alrighty. Back through the gate. Let's whiz round past the donkeys. So now you can see the houses that I've put in. So we've got this one, and obviously the entrance is on the other side. But I've kind of got the terrain and kind of dug this in to this corner, so that this house is kind of buried into this corner of the castle, which I really like that effect. And out here, I've used fairly narrow streets, so you get that feeling of you know, that it is like fairly tightly packed in or whatever. Whereas as you get out towards the gate and into the market, it's much more spacious. So here is one of the bakers. Now the whole market has been completely redone from scratch, right? So anything you saw before, forget it. It's all changed. Oh, and I've just noticed we've got cherries on the trees now. Yes, look, we've got cherries on the trees. These 2 trees are cherry trees, and in the spring, it's brilliant. In the spring, they actually get cherry blossom. They actually turn pinkish purple, and then but it only lasts like the early spring, and then you get into spring, and they just get their normal colour. And then in the summer, they fruit and you get the cherries. We've got these water fountains, so people and animals and whatever can have a drink. There's one on this side. There's another one on this side over here. And then if we go, let's see, if we go up this street, obviously we've got these lampposts with the flags on. I've picked all red flags. I've put some barrels in along here to create a bit of interest next to the barn. Or no, sorry, next to the markets. And over here, I planted some flax plants. I thought they were pretty. Little garden going on over here. And then we're into the market. And as you can see, so this was what... I've actually replaced this one because I wanted to be able to see through. And before, with the market stalls that I had, you couldn't see like through to the crypt. Because like some of them you can see through and some of them you can't. These you can see through. I've picked all ones that you can see through at the front. But if we go around this side, you can see that some of them you can't see through. Now this one I've picked one that's open at the back, but so the closed bits are at the side because it doesn't matter because we want to see through to the park. Now I've got to show you the smithy because the smithy, I am so pleased with the smithy. This is the smithy, and he's showing off his handiwork with these iron railings which go all around this compound, which is a big compound. This is a big place. It's actually got 3 smithies in it. It's got the castle smithy over here, and it's got these lovely arch gates in front. 2 arch gates and an open entrance. And then inside we've got a well over here. We've got the castle smithy. Then we've got a foundry, so he can smelt up his cast iron. We've got some storage shed over there. We've got a kiln, so he can get the firewood, the charcoal to feed his furnace. We've got a little smithy there. A couple more storage sheds over here to store all his stuff, and then another smithy over here. And the whole thing is surrounded by a wall of iron railings, which I just think looks so damn good. And then there's his house behind. We can go and have a little look. Whiz round here. Here's his house. And I picked a nice big tall house. This is one of the 3 stories with the overhangs on both sides. And I haven't done the road down the back yet. That's his house. And then there's an upgraded house. An upgraded small house next door. And another upgraded small house next to that. And then we're back to that one that's kind of dug into the terrain. There's the donkey sanctuary. So, baker, smith on this side, and then at the top, after the smith, we've got another baker, but you see this one's at a different angle. Because I'm trying to make everything look as different as possible. So it's like, you know, you see this baker from this side, and it looks different from that baker that's up there because it's at a different angle. You're seeing it in a different way. Now this area up here, this is the area we're going to be working on, and I've got a really nice idea for what we're going to do in there. I hope you're going to like that idea. So we'll continue going around the outside of the market, and then we'll go into the park. Look at all the fruit on the trees. Look at the fruit on the lemon trees and the orange trees. And I'll talk about the park when we get in there. So up this end, this is the tavern. And this needs a bit of extra lighting up here, because at night it's pretty dark. There's plenty of lighting in the park though. We should go and have a little look at the park at night. You know what? Let's go and have a little quick look around the park at night. because we can't see much up here. So let's go and whiz. Oh, I missed the entrance. Here's the entrance. No, it's not. It's the next one. Oops. Here we go. So we've still got the fountains around the corners. But I didn't like the way the walls clipped into the fountains, so I spaced this out by an extra couple of tiles so that they don't clip into that anymore. And I changed the planting. I simplified the planting. Adding the extra couple of tiles also spaced the trees out a little bit nicer. And then I've just planted up with these bushes with the white flowers, because I thought that's kind of a nice theme around the crypt, the white flowers. Touch of Lord of the Rings there. So if we wander around here, so here's the entrance to the crypt. We got the lanterns around the place, so you can sit on the fountain, chill, take in all the. It is so cool, isn't it? You know, I tell you what this reminds me of. I feel like I'm playing World of Warcraft. This feels like a World of Warcraft zone. And then we've got the benches around the place, all planted up with these lovely white flowers. I mean, it's really nice during the day, but I think it's really awesome at night time. And then the crypt itself. And the tradition is that you pick some fruit from the trees, and you give it as an offering to your ancestors. And they have a little saying: oranges and lemons to honour the dead uns. Yeah, right. Oh dear, it's a bit of a saying round here. You'll catch people in the tavern, like if they're having a bad day. Oranges and lemons, mate. And then next to the tavern, because obviously if you're staying at the tavern, like if you've been on a long journey and you've arrived at the tavern, right? Obviously you'll have a glass of ale. Obviously, it's probably something to eat. And then you want to wash off all the dirt of the road on your travels. So you could pop round here and pop into the bathhouse. Oh, you can't climb those stairs, but that's it. That's the outdoor hot tub. Well, it's not so much hot tub. Well, actually, it is a hot tub. Look, there's a fire underneath it. I was going to say it's a cold tub, but no, that's actually a hot tub. I hadn't seen that before. That's brilliant. Oh, and I just killed that person because I was occupying them for too long. Let's grab somebody else. Let's find somebody else that I can kill. Sorry, Charlie. Oops. What are you? You're a baker, aren't you? Yeah, I'll leave you alone. No, I won't. So, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, we were up here by the hot tub. That is so cool. I'd never noticed that. And I put a well behind it, because obviously they need a well close by to fill the hot tub. And then over this side, we've got 3 bakers on this side. So we've got a total of 5 bakers around the square. And that means that there are 5 different types of pie. And I want to produce all the different types of pies around this market. That's my plan. At the moment, they're all making bread. Can we see the bread in there? Nah. Nah, she's just standing there warming her hands. Slacker. Oh man, I can't wait until this is completed. Because like looking over there, like in the distance, all you see is trees. But when it's completed, there's going to be some more buildings, and then there's going to be the outer wall of the city. See, like looking down there, you can see the castle, and you've got that feel of being inside a fortified, walled city. And it should look the same, like all the way around. But again, I've tried to kind of change it up with the bakers. So we've got that baker oriented like that, and then we've got a weaver, and then a baker there, which is again oriented differently. We've got a baker here, sorry, a weaver here, and I've put a little wall in just to kind of make it a bit different. And then we've got a baker here oriented that way. So wherever you look, it's kind of different. And then over here, we've got a barn. And I'm actually shipping the grain up from the fishing village by donkey up to this barn. So you'll see the guys, you'll see the bakers. Oh, are you going to go over and get some grain? No. He's baking his bread. But you'll see them from time to time going over to that barn to get some bread, to get some grain. Oh, he's probably, maybe he's going to get some grain. Nah, he's probably getting some food. He's probably getting some, actually, he's probably getting some bread. You getting some bread? And then if we go down here, oh look, there's back alley Sally. Hello, Sally. Oh, she's she's being shy. This is back alley Sally's house. Now, old Sally has been having a pretty good time of it, I think, because she's upgraded her house, 2-story house now. Oh yeah, and she's got a garden going on back here. She's got a gazebo. How posh is that? Let's have a look in Sally's back garden, if you'll pardon the expression. She's got a little table and chairs going on, and she likes her gardening. Does Sally? And then we've got another big house over here. And then I've been working on this terrain a little bit in preparation for putting the walls on this side. And then we're back round to the courtyard in front of the main gates, which do look pretty damn impressive. And I've created just a little ramp / path so we can get up to here, and then there'll be a tower going in there, and then a wall along here and out in that direction. And I've actually extended this wall, so this is the 45-degree wall coming down here to this tower, and then I've extended it out with another section of wall going out here and another tower, and that's just going to like carry on all the way to the coast. There we go. So anything that I haven't shown you, any details that I put in that I haven't shown you? No, I think we had a good look around. I think I showed you pretty much everything. So I hope you like it. I hope you like all the little details, and I mean I've been putting like like these boxes over here. I put these boxes in. But like, doesn't it feel? I mean, it feels to me like a World of Warcraft zone. And I've had several people leave comments and saying, "Oh, you know, bits of it look like Stormwind, and bits of it look like Elwyn Forest." And I love this at night. Love coming in and having a look around here at night time. With the fruit on the tree. I mean, I would love to come and sit in here. Must smell fantastic with the oranges and lemons. Alrighty. Have we had enough? We had enough of a look? And I love the fact that now that we've got the houses behind, like we've got that bakery, but we can see the houses behind it now. And as we extend it and put more layers of buildings around it, it's just going to be awesome. And I love the fact that You've got the great big tavern. All right, let's go and do some work, and let's take a look at this from top down. So here's the gate entrance. Here's the courtyard with the fountains, the trees, the little table and chairs. And then you can see I've put in a few of the flags, the double flags around. And then here's the market. The 3 bakeries here. The weaver. The houses behind. There's the barn for the bakers. And then over here, baker here, baker. Here's the smithing compound. Let's look at it like this. This is the smithing compound. I must admit, I am very, very pleased with this. I love how this looks. Somebody actually said, you know, like, this is going to be like the most important smith. And, you know, smiths back in those days, you know, that was a like top end craft. I mean, these were the professionals of their day. So they would have had some money. So he said they should have a like a big, impressive smithy. So I thought, yeah, you're right. So I beefed it up. Now the bakers on this side, they're getting their grain from this market because I'm shipping. I've got a. Oh, shall you bring up the UI? I've got a grain route set to ship grain up into this. No, this market. Yeah, this market. Look, there's 2,000 grain sitting there. So the baker here and the baker here can go and grab that. And they're making bread. So there's probably where are they putting the bread? No idea where they're putting it. They could be putting it like anywhere. Oh, here you go. There's 80 bread in there. Where are these guys putting their bread? No. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit in there. A little bit in there. I would imagine maybe a little bit in there. I suppose most of it's just getting eaten. Yeah, we've got 91. But I've only just set that up, so it's not like it's been running a long time. So I guess we'll build up a good supply over time. What else? Oh, I've set up a donkey route. So I'm shipping clay up. Although I've actually shipped all the clay up, and the clay mine has actually run out. So I could actually get rid of that route, but I'll leave it for now. I've brought all the stone up as well, so that route I could get rid of both of those routes, to be honest. I'm still bringing logs up, and hides. I'm shipping hides, and I've got a route on this side and a route on this side, and we're shipping hides from this market and this market, which are the closest to the hunter camps. So they're where the hides are mainly going. But the hides are going into all of these. If we look around, look, this has got 48, this has got 20, this has got 148, that's got 4. Different amounts, but they're all getting hides. And I'm shipping all of those hides by donkey down to this barn. And yeah, and that's getting used by like these weavers and these weavers over here. So they're cranking out the clothes pretty well now. Our tools is going down a little bit. Might have to do something about that. Maybe crank up another smith. Get another smith going. What else? Yeah, I'm shipping charcoal up from this barn because we've got like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 kilners producing charcoal. So I'm shipping that charcoal up to this barn. We've got like 1,600 charcoal, so loads of charcoal. And you'll notice we've got like 13,000 vegetables, and that's because we've got a route shipping vegetables up from this barn, where we've got a decent potato crop. Yeah, I probably should ship from this barn instead, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The important thing is that we're shipping vegetables up to here, which is kind of supplementing the fact that, to be honest, I don't really need to, because the gatherers out here are bringing in loads and loads of food. Look at this. We've got 18,000 fruit now. There's thousands of fruit in all of these. 3,000. That's 300. Not so much down this end, but these ones. 2,500, 1,300, almost 2,000, 3,000, 300. So yeah, loads, absolutely loads. Well, what else? What else do I need to tell you about? I've got some of these buildings on pause. What I did was, because I wanted to put in lots of buildings, but I didn't necessarily want to increase the population by that much. We're up to, we're over 200 now. Our population's over 200. But some of these buildings, what I did was I built them, then upgraded them and put them on pause. So that one is being upgraded, it's on pause. Same with that one and that one. I think it's just those three. Oh no, and that one over there. So it's 4. What do you think, guys? I mean, I think it's I think it's pretty. I think it's a cool market. I absolutely love the smithy. I love the fact that the smith can come out and stand on his balcony and watch his apprentices and keep an eye on them. As if he's not working, that is. Oh, what are you bringing in? Oh, one of our gatherers bringing in some vegetables. What have we got in there? Yeah, more stuff. Cool. Alrighty. I think that is it. I think that's it. Oh no, one more thing to tell you. Yeah. So I've got a donkey route bringing firewood from this barn here. Right, now this is where our kilners are down here. We've got a bunch of, like, what, 7 kilners. So what I did was I've cranked up 3 lumberjacks in here, 3 lumberjacks in here. So we've now got like 11 lumberjacks in total, because we've got 3 in there, 3 in here. We've got 3 in this one over here. And I've also got a couple of lumberjacks working down here to produce firewood for these kilners. Right, but anyway, I'm shipping the firewood up from there into this market, and I mean, look, this is not counted in this. So we've got 9,500 firewood, plus we've got 8,500 in this market, and what it means is that I can use this to buy stuff. So, like stone, I am not mining stone anymore. I've stopped mining stone completely. If I want stone, then I'll just say buy stone to get 2,000 stone, sell firewood, and it cost me 3,000 firewood to buy 2,000 stone. Deal. And we're running it on normal speed, so it takes a few seconds, and boom, there we go. And now we've got 2,000 stone, and I've got a donkey route set up. I guess over here. To ship this stone. So you can see 2,000. It's going to ship that stone out of there into one of these stockpiles. I think it's going to. No, is it that one? Yeah, 2004. So if we look at this, you can see. Yeah, not that one. We can see there's 2,000 at one end, which is here. That's the 2,000 here. And it's going to a place where there's 2004, which is that stockpile there. So all of that will get moved out. So there you go, and that's it. That is the lot, I think. I told you about putting that wall section in. I've started playing around with the terrain here, trying to get it a bit rocky. I've actually elevated this a little bit because I think it will be nice if we have just a little bit of rocky cliff at the top showing. So I've got to put the wall in up there. I've got to blend all this terrain in and But I'm having an absolute ball doing all of this. It's freaking awesome. Anything else to tell you about? Don't think so. Oh, they've picked all the pumpkins. Only little ones now. How about the corn? How's the corn doing? Yeah, oh, it's fully ripe now. Full on field of corn. Alrighty. Okay, let's do something. Let's do something over here. Now, this area here, and I'm going to have to clear it first. Auto save. Not terraform. Gather. Here we go. Clear these trees out of this area for me, please, guys. Let's crank it up so that they do that. What have I added? I've added. I added a couple of. I added a forester over in this area. Oh, there he is. I added a forester down in this area. And I moved this forester a bit further over because this forester was over here and I moved him over there so that it's not overlapping with that one. And these two, this one and this one, don't have foresters in. They're just for visual because I said we were going to have watchtowers. So that's that. Right, they've cleared this. As soon as we get through the night time, we'll do a bit of decorating. Right, let's slow it down. Okay. So, what we're going to do here... first of all, I want to make a bit of a compound for the tavern. And I thought, seeing as we've got a side entrance over here, I thought, how about a bit of a beer garden? Does that sound like an idea? Sounds like an idea to me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with decorations. Let's bang in a table. Regular table. Now, where am I going to want this? I would think about... Let's put it there. Right, so we're going to want a nice path coming in from, so that's there. So we'll have a nice path coming in from here up to the side door. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that one further out. No, that's fine where it is. That's fine where it is. And then I'll colour it up just with a little bit of dirt road. Just a bit of dirt road in there and there. Let's crank that up so that they build the table, so that I can get the spacing right on the chairs. I am looking at this and thinking, should this be one further over? Because I don't want to put a tree in here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna move that one further over, I think. Let's take that out. And we'll put it back in. So it was there, wasn't it? So we'll put that roll in there. Go. There we go. Now we've got the table. Get out of the way, woman. Thank you. Oh, there's a stag coming for dinner. you will be dinner if you come over here. Right, let's get where are we? Let's grab a bench. So I'll put a bench in that side. Bench in that side. Cool. And then we want a nice bit of shade for them to sit under. So I think we're going to go with maybe a nice orange tree. Because the orange tree is kind of nice because it's quite tall. The others, I mean, you can kind of just about get away with a cherry tree. The elderberry is way too low. The apple is too low, really. I mean, I suppose you can just about get away with it. I do love the lemon tree. I see. I'm looking at that now and thinking, yeah, that does look really good. I think we'll do an orange and lemons theme in here, but I think here I'm going to go with. Am I going to go with the orange? I tell you what, the lemon looks. No, I'm going to go with the orange. This close to the building, we'll go with tall and thin. So let's just pop you on the edge of the path about. Yeah, I'm just wondering, should I flip it around like? Yeah, that's better. Because otherwise that branch was going to hit people in the face while they were walking past. So there we go. We've got that in. Alrighty. So what I want is probably another table and chairs over here. So let's get another one over oriented that way, I think. So let's pop that in there. Flip that around. One there. One there. Okay. Now, the reason for putting that is I just wanted to get the spacing, because I'm going to put a wall around this. So, and for this one, I'm going to go with, because we've been using the low stone wall. For this, I'm going to use the medium stone wall to give a little bit more exclusivity and privacy. So, I think, let's start over on this side. So we'll start where? We start maybe there. Now there or there? Let's give ourselves some space. What the hell? So if we start there, and then we want to bang in. Boom. 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 That would get us up to... Yeah, that works. That works, I think. And there. There. Now, there's no back door in here. But I think we will put I think we'll put a gate at the back. Will we put a gate at the back? Maybe we'll put, you know, maybe we'll put a gate over here. I could have put a gate over there as well, I suppose. Yeah, whatever. So where am I up to? Can't see where I'm up to now. Here we go. Boom and boom, boom, boom. Now it kind of depends on the spacing of this. If we go with that, and then if we had a gate. Oh, I think that's going to work. Not quite. We're maybe we're a couple of spaces too much, and I can solve that. I can solve that problem if I go back. If I go back, let's see, that one and that one. Try not to demolish the actual tavern. Get rid of that and that. So if I go back to this corner over here, behind the bathhouse, do I put it on? Do I put a gate on it? I think I'll put the gate here. So what do I want? I want fences. I want a gate piece. So if I put in a gate piece there, and then switch back to my medium walls, boom, leave a space, boom, leave a space, boom, there, there. Now that should have saved me like 2 or 3 spaces. So that should go in there. Then, do I put my gate? Yeah, let's put my gate there. And then that one. Oh, yeah. Perfection. Wall piece. Flip you around. Boom. Boom. And boom. And Now all I've got to do is throw in my wall pieces, and we're done. So all I've got to do now is add a few more tables and chairs. I'll probably add one more tree. Maybe I'll have a lemon tree towards the back. But I have we've got tables and chairs going in here. I'll probably put in like 2 more sets of tables and chairs. And that is going to be that. So I'll just put these bits in. And then I'll go offline and put all that stuff in and get that built. And guess what? You'll be able to see it in the next episode. Yes! I'm starting to like cliffhangers. So there you go. You'll be able to see how that's dressed up and how this all looks with the wall around and the gates and all that kind of stuff. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this this look around. I know it's a slightly different episode, but I know a lot of you really enjoy like the chance to like look at it in first person and see it close up and personal. So guys, I'm sure you go. I really hope. I'm sure, but I also hope that you're going to have loads and loads and loads of comments and suggestions. Some of these ideas are ideas that I've picked up from comments that you've left. Either the direct suggestion or it's made me think of something else. So, you know, like the smithing compound was definitely an idea. The idea of like where am I going to like store stuff for the bakers and whatever came from you guys. So please, please, please keep all those comments coming in because I love reading them. We definitely have a lot of fun in the comments, and yeah, I love the ideas. So guys, I will catch you for the next one. It's really getting somewhere now, isn't it? Peace out.